Holy shit, tits. I like genuinely hope Egyptian comes through. And there we are. How do we... We'll just do it the right way, like this. So right now I'm cooking a duck. I'm roasting a whole duck. Currently I'm going to be chopping some more vegetables, getting more of that mise en place ready. This, that, the other. Right now I just have one of those like mini little phone pods. And unfortunato, I have to squat. Which I can't do because I was in a fucking car accident, so half of my body don't work. Whee! What would be the right angle? There? Maybe. We'll just need something better than this. What is this one too? Where the fuck is... Oh my god. It's the fucking lovenses. Alright. Ooh. Close with that. Do I really only have onions and mushrooms and sake, soy sauce? My chiro literally said to stop eating my diet. He's like, no more gluten, no more soy, no more dairy, no more, you know. I'm like, I already can't eat fruits and spice and fucking peppers. Like, what am I left to? You know. Black trumpet mushrooms and the like. We'll just add some umami in the bottom of the dish. How much do I care about, like, you know, there being dead things in it? It's a mushroom. That's what I know. Black trumpet mushrooms. Put some in there. Hello. Yeah. So actually, this girl I don't talk to anymore taught me this really amazing thing to do when you're cooking any type of fowl. Well, really just chicken and duck. It's dumb as fuck. It really is, but it really fucking works. And it makes things amazing. So you take this and you quarter it, but not all the way down. So you make like a bit of like a broom, yeah? And then dead ass, you paint on the fucking scallion flavor. And it's the tits. It is actually that good. It's actually that good. We've got our trusty Thwomp here as our sous chef, because our other sous chef is in the bathtub taking a salt and mud bath, both from the Dead Sea. It's the best. You should always take Epsom salt baths anytime you can. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking a bath as an adult. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Okay, juice. Eat. What other ones did I get? So, more black trumpet mushrooms, good for flavor. And then I forget what these ones are, but they're not those kinds. Because duh. Yeah. Should you wash your mushrooms? Not usually. Should you add more flavors to them? Anytime you can. And we're gonna actually, they're closely related to the gnocchis, it looks like, from just shape alone. I got glasses, and I can see, and I have this pendant. The real thing right now is finding a Labradorite wedding band, and then finding a opposing matching rainbow moonstone one. But the base itself can't be the stone because stone bases they just fucking break and it's useless and you can't resize it. So we're doing either silver, white gold, or gold. Platinum's too soft. I enjoy silver because I've had it on my hand since 2007. So to roast a duck, what you do is you take it out of the freezer into the fridge for at least 24 hours. Then you bring the duck to room temperature. How do you do that? You leave it alone for 10 minutes per pound. So, I let this sit for a good hour because I didn't really care to look at it. But goddamn, the whole reason we're doing this, right? Is for the duck fat. Duck is delicious, yes, but we're doing it for the skin and the fat. Speaking of, you always should score the breast side. Make sure all the lipids can release their flavor compounds through the rest of the duck. Pierce its leg. Yeah! Pierce! Piercing stab is not a thing with this kind of knife. It's not really a stabbing knife. This is definitely a slicing knife. So, what had happened was... Put down the knife. So what had happened was we were stopped and the person behind us, brakes failed, hit us at 45, and this side of my body hurts since the 18th. If y'all know or remember, specifically Flash remembers in particular that I'm an avid jogger and walker. I can't walk for 18 minutes, and I can't hold anything heavier than these 8 whole grams maybe. I did do a measurement of actually the weight. It is 8 grams. I can't hold 8 grams for more than 10 minutes. That's actually how weak this is from that crash, because I was faced, not forward. I was talking to the side, sitting gaily as you do. Always blame it on me. Oh my god, I miss Eastern Standard Time. Fuck, it's daylight savings time today. So we jump forward an hour. Shit on my tits, that sucks. I need to eat something in the meanwhile while I get this ready. That is not food. And that's sure shit some kind of food. Yeah! We still do everything mobile. Speaking of, I should check. 21%. I should probably plug this in. Of course, I'm not going. I don't already have a duck done. I am not that prepared. I think I found some ingredients here. Please, Coke Gaming. Someday. Someday. When the salamis pass me by, I'll sit around and wonder why I was not using bananas. Just take the carrots, they're on the stairs. Because this kitchen is real small. something, something. Cut an onion. It's really easy. You don't take anything off. You literally just fuck it up. And then you take it off. And then they fight. If you know that, you're a nerd. Just throw it on in. Then we go with big chops. Bigger chops. There we go. That's how much we get rid of it. So, initially I was going to use these onions for another French onion soup. But I'm not totally certain we'll be here for that long. Residence Inn's fucking expensive, yo. We're in a business park. It's pretty. It's busy as it gets. Google has this dumb shit where it tells you how busy things are based on people that check in. So, like, of course, that's, like, an accurate way to measure the people that have checked in. Like, good job, Googs. But more importantly, other people can check other people in somehow in some form or fashion, right? So, we went to Ithaca Falls in Indiana. Absolutely beautiful. We went just before some of the first frosts, so it was just starting to sludge up and get like really, really rich browns and reds and yellows from all the oxidization. And then we found out that Ithaca Falls and the areas surrounding and the dam used to be actually fucking glaciers still, which then became the initial oceans that were the plains, that were the Great Plains that I've been traveling through. Speaking of Great Plains, the greatest of plains is South Dakota. I promise. Absolutely promise. Go to the Belle Fourche American in South Dakota if you ever get a chance. Make sure Ida still works there. Make sure Stacy and Greg are still the owners. And everything should be fine. And you know, literally tell them we sent you. You won't get anything for that, but they love us. They literally are emailing us about nothing. They're like, so, how's your day? What's up? Where are you now? It's like, bro, we were in a car accident. We're still in Colorado, but we're considering buying an American. Food. So, yes. So Sean, the full plan is to have houses in the banana belts of America, starting with the one in North Michigan, and then we go to the one in Indiana, and then there's one in Minnesota, kind of near International Falls. Then we do the Rapid City Belle Fourche one, and then we also do the one between Aurora and, like, I don't know, it's just south, it's like 3 towns southeast of that. Colorado is literally Massachusetts. Yeah, no, especially Boulder. Since there are no skyscrapers here at all, it's exactly like all the neighborhoods. You know, there's literally a Sherwood Plaza made in the style of, still from the 80s, like Johnny fucking Rockets, like big angle, like architecture. Just the white women. Literally just the older white women. And not all of them. Just the one who I'm seeing the same chiropractic as, and she's looking to get an office there or something. So she stared at us like while we're in the car looking for my pendant because I lost it for, immediately. We can also pour a little bit of Coca-Cola over the duck, just for fun. And put a little bit in the bottom too. Oh my god. Seriously, South Dakota, best fucking place ever. Ever. Like, it is actually unimaginable how genuinely kind these people are. And I don't just mean the people in the hotel because they're in the hospitality business. Quite literally, everyone at every food place, everyone who we talk to, random strangers are just giving out, like, it's the full-on, like, you're your parents when you're talking about all the dumb facts of places, and then you overhear something and you're like, oh, you're from Wyoming? We're driving through there next. And then they tell you everything you need to know about driving through Wyoming. The only thing you need to know about driving through Wyoming is there's fucking gentlemen's lounges at the gas stations. Like, no. Like, it's big ew. It's, like, way skeevier than the gay cruising. Because it's, like, just out in the open. And, like, you walk in and instead, so, like, the bathrooms are this way. And then that way is just, like, an empty black door with, like, one of those black walls for, the airport bathrooms. The altitude sickness is fucking real. Being at a constant 5,000 feet sucks. It's Massachusetts with none of the humidity at all. All the random cold and like hot weather. It was 9 yesterday. It's 62 today. Where's the only place that happens? Back home in fucking New England. Ew, what's on me? Oh, scallion. Where is the can opener? The smoke detectors are the same ones as the Mass Art dorms. There's a Lynn. There's an I-29. It's just I-95, but curvier. There was a man fishing in a pond, a man-made pond, next to the Walmart. 10 days ago. Unacceptable. And then we saw someone fishing on a pond, maybe the size of this kitchen. Like maybe the size of this kitchen. Whoop, not that. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. That's some TOS. So how do we open carrots? Yeah, no, that's for the, yeah. So online sex work is a thing. Safer. I can't get any STDs. Don't give out your number if you don't want to. All that, this, that, and the third. I'm protected by DMCA. I'm like 2-factor verified. Everything is literally actually free money. Because all you needed was a Google account. And I'm like, I have that. So now it's just making the money back until this car and everything stuff is done. Because this is actually quite costing a lot. And this is the worst fucking can opener in the universe. Like, this is literally canon. Virtual pimping on the hiking. Actually, though, it means Google is directly then in line. Canonant. It means Google then directly is in line with their child, with actual child trafficking, and that can be directly then linked through every single person's email account who's ever then watched it. So, sucks to suck if you're stupid. How does this work, though? Is this for the end of it? Sean, how the fuck do I open a can? I'm dying out here. Not like that, I'll tell you what. Also not like that. No! It's not a bottle. Is Faye watching? Is Faye watching? I'll do it. So I was in a car accident. We were at a red light, and the And the young woman behind us, she's 22, turning 23, is a Taurus, birthday April 30th. I was like, of course. She's also a lesbian churchgoer from Louisiana. So the call to her dad about crashing into the gay couple getting married and having to move in with her New England Fall River girlfriend because the car's now total swimming. I imagine that's going swimmingly. She teaches, houses, cares for the elderly, the impaired, the young, currently teaches the 3-year-olds through 6-year-olds. She does church camp, summer school, winter camp, was a Girl Scout. Like, this she's 22 and she's lesbian Mother Teresa. Do you remember Eleni at all? White girl dreads. And then she got rid of them because she was like, done with that phase. Basically her, but this person has actual dreads, and I was like, ew. Literally from Fall River. Every person we meet here is from the New England area. Yeah, like, it could have been worse. Should we add the birch beer to it? I guess. Jeff Morrow, that's the food guy. She dressed like fucking New England. It's so weird. There's also dumb fucking street names like Ken Pratt Boulevard. It's Melnia Cass Boulevard. There's a Lynn, Colorado. Spelled the same way. Frederick is just Franklin. It's the same name. But the kicker is that I found all this out just on her Facebook, didn't friend her or nothing, right? Kendra, that's her name. Not the one from New England. I don't know the girlfriend's name because Kendra is, quote, single, and I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so anymore. I think you have to tell your dad you moved in with your lesbian girlfriend that you've been living with for 2 years anyways, because apparently she's actually been living here for 2 years anyways. So I was faced sideways and not frontwards, so all my whiplash is this way. And it's really bad. I can hold this for, we can count it out, in fact, until my arm actually gets that weak and needs to put it down. I mean, I'm not going to actually count out loud. That would be ridiculous. That time is up. So I'm seeing a chiropractor. We have a lawyer. We have a claim. This, that, and the third. I have to go see an MD to further my claim, to prove everything. After one more week of 3 chiropractics a week, then we can, well, after the MD, they can recommend us a physical therapist that ends up being close to the chiropractor and close to where we are. And then I also called a framing / photography studio, and I totally glanced over the framing for until I had finished the call about asking if they had positions open, and I was like, oh fuck, I did the stupid. And it's not the stupid, because I might be here for, tells every customer, all right, here's what you actually ought to do. Oh my god. What was it? Oh, yeah. I remember. You can put Eggman into every and any Kirby plot, and nothing changes. Maria. I'm not particularly waiting for anything. I'm just being lazy about getting it ready because this carrot's ADHD the fuck out of me. What was I going? Oh, because of the beer. That's why. Actually having to pinch this the fuck open. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Just do Nintendo. Just sue or do Nintendo. What the fuck? I can't read. So nearsighted, farsighted, astigmatism. Why didn't anybody tell me I couldn't fucking see? Seriously. I have two different football eyes. One sees objects too close, one sees objects too far, and both are blurry. So, now I can read things that are 100 feet away. Up to, like, 400 feet away. It's really fucking insane. It's really, really fucking insane. I was like... I didn't know I was blind. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Like, they're like, your prescription isn't that strong. And I'm like, I can suddenly see 300 more feet and actually make out letters and things. But it does... That was really a fucking thing. That was really, really, like, a thing at it for a long-ass time. We have to turn this way to prevent the TOSs because sex work is legal, but not on Twitch. Steady Eddie. The ruining. Oh my god, so much joning and ruining. My mom holding on to my fucking credit card stuff to a point that I then accrue bad credit because all of a sudden I have extra payments due that I didn't know about because the emails go right to spam, so I'm not gonna fucking check them anyways. Anyways, I have credit now. It is trash. It's not as good as yours, but that's because I've never had it ever before. I was making a duck from scratch. All the rest of these things are from scratch. Canned carrots. Why not? Oh, I thought American one. It is. It's awful. But I am more than likely applying for a Sephora credit card or a Wyndham credit card because I buy Sephora shit all the time and I'm turning 30. My skin's getting, cruddy. Loyals. Oh my god. So I got an OLED and Bank of Sephora. No, I went over to TCU. So I still have my Bank of America stuff, but I spent too much of my money and they lost their entire investment on me, so they don't like me spending my money anymore. They lost a lot of money on me. A lot. They lost a lot more than I spent. By probably 70% even. Sephonica. Oh my god. It literally is that I actually am having to hold up my back. It's that difficult because my C123, my T4, my T5, my L3, my L4, my L5, and my sacrum are all disaligned. Plus I'm getting arthritis in my neck now, probably from sucking dick. As it were. And then my spine is doing this right now. Yeah. So I'm. Oh, that from Monday. Shut the fuck up. Deadass probably though. Oh my god. Literally hurts to stand on my foot at all. Ugh. This is actually that bad. Like there's no like out exterior damage. Ooh, wait. I have the fucking X-rays. Hold on, let me get them. I have X-rays. Honey, do you know where my X-rays are? Okay. Before I find the he's in the bathtub. Before I find the X-rays. So here's my Switch. Here's the OLED. I'm like terrified to set it up for some reason though. Because I'm like, do I make another Nintendo account? Can I just link them? It like immediately asks for like to make an account, and I'm like, but I have an account. Yeah, right? And I don't want to Google it because it feels dumb as shit to ask. On browser. I did bring Bowser with me, and I also got a PD Piranha plant plush. Like registered both. Oh. I don't know words. I don't know things. I know HTML coding, and that's it. It took till actual fucking Colorado. I don't know my Nintendo fucking login shit. Who knows that shit? Oh, yeah. Probably. Ugh, fucking device. So literally the only two places that have this, the Amazings in West Roxbury, where it is cheaper. The fuck. And one place in Colorado that happened to have it, and they didn't even have a full case. I'm like, am I really going to have to actually call the Amazings in fucking West Roxbury and have them ship water to me? Kinda, sorta, because the whole fucking state of Colorado burnt down last December during the Marshall Fire, to the point that we cannot have our car fixed. We cannot have our car seen. We cannot have my car seen until late May, and then it cannot be thought of being fixed, West Roxbury, and it cannot thought of being fixed until at least August. Lawyers here are free because there's so many claims and insurance nonsense and everything from everybody that got misplaced and displaced and is owed their dues from this fire. And within that, this has become the worst staycation spot in America, which is what we're doing, but the best place to live with a crime rate of 1 in 23 people. The one that does has a coin flip of a chance having a committed during daylight crime against them. You can't have all these things simultaneously. That's not allowed. 7-Eleven. What was it? 720 Blaze It? I think about that a lot. Oh, good golly gosh. You saw there's no, it's this, that, and the other for corona things. Government buildings, hospital facilities, the X-ray center, the MD offices. I have to wear a mask. Other places, no. But one of the reasons it was, quote, not a good place to live or staycation, there aren't any recreational activities. There's the motherfucking Rockies! All of them! Behind everyone's house that lines up against it is a trailhead. Fuck you! Whoever wrote that article has not been here. Once. Has not seen a picture of Colorado. Does not know that this is a state. Literally, just walk. Actively, I have to walk by the fanciest trailer park I've ever seen. A trailer park. And I actually don't have to walk that far. out of this fucking door, out of the residence inn, I have to walk 50 feet, and there's a trail, and a park, and a second trail, and 4 trails leading off it. It's actually a really good drug dealing park. Yeah, you can walk, you can hike, you can climb, you can ice climb, you can fall, you can parachute, you can base jump, you can get in a car accident because nobody has their brakes fixed or any lights fixed, so everybody's just driving blind. You can get a job at the Golden Duluth, which I was gonna, but the gay guy there was a real dick to me and Travis, so I was like, I don't need you then. You're clearly the only gay in the village. Golden is Copley. Golden is just all of down. It's just all of fucking. They have actually an E-line train on the highway next to the people. Same carts as the actual E-line. So like, you know how Boylston is Route 9 because Huntington is Route 9, yeah? Because it is. So actually the same as fucking Boston. It makes me dry fruit. Cursed. Oh my god, I can't wait for Galaga 99 and Dig Dug 99. Dig Dug 99, everyone is actually more excited about, but it'll never happen because it's already so chaotic. I should put another onion in this. Korea. So Sarah had been texting my new number, which I had to give up because the Google Pixel 6 is actually a super duper piece of crap. I chucked it once and the glue came off the screen. The screen shattered underneath the screen protector and just nothing. And so because we had bought it at the Amherst Mall and we were in South Dakota, they say pop there. Couldn't return it, and then I couldn't even give it to one of those, like, take my phone for $50 fucking machines, because it was like, no, we can see that the glue is falling off. I'm like, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. The screen just doesn't turn on. The cool. Actually, though, there's a large discrepancy of teens that need adopting in North and South Dakota, and then a higher discrepancy of people that still smoke cigarettes in Colorado, Wyoming, and North Dakota. Why would you be doing that in fucking Colorado? Weed's legal here. Who the fuck are you? You're an idiot. People do look like they're from South Park, but they also look like they're from New England. They're simultaneously more and less potato-y. Oh, we're also next to MIT. Not even kidding. It's exactly the same as MIT. There's no difference there. The building, the oh god, fuck, my stomach hurts. I'm just eating the salams. I don't know, I need a Taylor. I saw these vegetables. It's literally fucking Boston. Except the yield signs are completely different. They are long rectangles and they are inverted. Faye, I don't know what to do with that shape and those colors in that direction. Fuck off. Oh, and this is also the only place out of the 20 some odd states we've been through that has rotaries. It's Boston. It's literally Boston. Because the only place that has rotaries is Boston, New Jersey, and Boulder. You okay? You okay? I need to make sure I didn't go slip in the tub. doesn't matter. I have people in my room. Oh. I need to go put on flip flops and find the X-rays. He's totally fine. He really is. He's actually sore because lubricant got on the ground, and then we both walked upstairs, and so now the stairs are made out of plastic already, so there's lube on the plastic stairs, so he slipped and busted his ass. But it's within the time frame of the car accident, so we can actually tack that right onto it. Cool thing you should look up is fuck, what's it called? Widow payment was widow payment and spousal payment, and I basically understand why my mom has the house she has now, or is able to keep it at least. $75 to 99% of your spouse's basic income, based on their job level, and the requirements that they made towards it, while also paying into taxes. My dad worked for nonprofits, so I'm like, Mom, take a break. It's lit as fuck. And then there's also a whole thing for, as long as your parent doesn't remarry between the ages of 50 and 60, and there's all these different this, that, the others. Like, basically, if you're disabled and your spouse dies, and they've been paying into their social, you get to collect their social, and you get to collect their monthly check as though they were still alive. Plus, you get an extra $255 in the state of Massachusetts. They literally they're like, sorry they died. Here's $250. Anyways, it's nice to know that things will work out, even though I've made other plans for my own future. It's weird but cool, but it means, I have to remind him to fucking put on clothes. You have a towel still, yeah? Yes? You have a towel still, yes? Do you know where my x-rays are? Are they? Where's your bag? Where's your backpack? Backpack. Backpack. Love you. Oh. That. Hi. I assume that's Allie. I assume that's Allie. At this elevation, oxygen is super fucking necessary, so we buy oxygen all the time. Agar Ian or Agarlin White? Nope, I still can't read. It doesn't matter if I have glasses on or not. It is Allie. Good. And I didn't remember how to spell your name, so thank you for reminding me. I would have spelled it with just the I. So I got glasses, as you see. I am making a duck from mostly scratch. The carrots are from a can. Cut some onions, got some black chocolate mushrooms, got some mushrooms that look like gnocchis. I'm not totally sure. I finally have a new wallet that I won't lose because it's as bright as me. I am at 5432. Yeah, 5432. More or less. I'm in Boulder. Oh my god. I have to super duper plug my phone in, but I wanted to show it's Ali. This place is. I was just telling Sean, who is in the room as well. Let me make sure all the things. I haven't broadcast in a while, so what do the things do? There we go. There we go. So this place is Massachusetts, but instead of an ocean, there are the mountains. There are the Rockies. There's a Lynn. There's an E. There's a street level E trolley, MBTA system in Golden. So it's just all of it is just the same. The I-29 is I-95. Everybody here is from New England, so there is a high probability that I do know a significant amount of people here, because a significant amount of people here look very familiar. I've upgraded from Old Navy to Duluth. It's just better clothes. It's just better craftsmanship. It's just a better size when they have it. These are also my prescription sunglasses. I decided not to get aviators because fuck that, so I got Volos. I feel way creepy in them, but they were the only ones that I liked because all sunglasses look terrible on me. Evolution. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely evolution. Oh my gosh. One of the weed shops we went to had a bunch of Japanese candies. So I got that, and then I got four. Yes! NFTs are bullshit. They went all the way down the drain. Everything that's tried to light a flame towards Bitcoin gets blown out. Ethereum's trash. Stellar is trash. Dogecoin is absolute trash. And the NFTs themselves are pretty garbage, because what do you mean you can't make another copy? It's literally digital. You just do the same code. You just do it again. This is all you do. These are not for seeing up close, even though I have the things. So I got 4 types of Kit Kats. I got mango, I got birthday cake, I got the matcha flavor, I got a roasted matcha flavor, and I got, what was the one I didn't open? I don't know. Like a raspberry one or something. So, Allie, I was in a car accident. Hello, Sarah. A roast duck is on the menu. Hot, not hot. I'll hold it down. A roast duck is on the menu. Woo! Slightly inspired from Megan Barraquache. That you brush on the scallions onto and underneath the skin, and the acids in the onion actually create a bit of that. Al, you know the term when you stick a wet finger into mercury and it does the it's not sublimation, the bubbling right around it so you don't get burned. Of course. We're in fact making confit with the onions and such, because then that goes good with everything. Oh my god. Last time I was on stream, I was actually at 8,200 elevation on top of Little Devil's Tower in South Dakota. No. Not caramel. They do get a little caramelly. Adam on MythBusters did it when he stuck his finger into the liquid that time. This is basically right. All you really need to do for a duck is score the skin, and maybe add some salt and pepper if I could ever remember where it is. So he leaves things open so that way I know where stuff is all the time. I decided to buy salt from Utah because we didn't get there yet. Not that there's really anything to do in Utah except all the fucking national parks. Oh my god. There are even some arches here that are like on this side of the Rockies that we were going to go to, but instead of me being able to scoot and jog 60 miles a day, I'm down to an 18-minute brisk walk. It sucks because I still go at the same pace. I'm just then out of energy. Yes, the table black pepper, of course. You know why? Because it's the best. Oh, right, I have ginger. And hand Parmesan. Poultry seasoning in general. Making a parendingling. Oh my god, and paragliding. Allie, you should totally visit South Dakota. You would really love it. You would really, really love it. They seriously are the most genuinely nice people that I have ever come across. The most kind strangers. They're not generous. They just are kind, and they in fact just expect genuine kindness like out of each other. The cousins I know, or the other side that I probably don't know. Oh. This is a lofted space, by the way. So this is a full kitchen. So you see me holding my back. I was in a pretty bad car accident, so that's why I keep pausing and having to. And it takes forever. Christian. Yeah, I remember Christian. He did Cats that one time. Well, more than that one time because they performed more than once. So this is a lofted space. There are the stairs. There's a Cali King up there, a full bathroom up there. There then is the because TOS pretty good. Okay, the TOS is pretty good there. The Cali King in here, the main bedroom with the weird French doors, and then the weirdest part of this is then this tiny window that if you look out it faces at the chimney for the downstairs floor. There are 3 of these full screen TVs though. It is. It should be nice for the disgusting amount that it is. Ugh. So I asked to apply to a photo place. This peeping window is not even. You can't. That's the sound. That's the sound I sent you earlier, Sean. That was like a minute 8 seconds long. That's from that window. Yeah. I need to find the charger really quick. Y'all. Hold up just a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Scratch. Love you, honey. Okay? I'd like to spend some of the night with you. Set me free. We are making a roast duck, but I have to put the charger into my phone. Oh, I forgot I had a charging block in my hand. That's okay. It's fully charged. Good. No. The thwomp stays. It's not hurting anyway. It's already on the ground. We're making a whole roast duck. It's just being a good sous chef. Oh my gosh. What's good is that Colorado has a shit ton of weed, so I don't need painkillers. And fuck them, they don't work on me anyways. I had to take 8 to feel the effects of 1. Yuck. That's just constipation. So that would be... Oh, I want to throw a sweet potato in this. Pretty sure I used to think it was gold, but I'm pretty dead ass sure it ain't. But what's nice is the UV light reactive pendant. Depending on the type of light that goes through it, it's either gray, periwinkle, blue, or purpler. Oh, right, the sake. That's right. I don't mean sake, I mean mirin. Don't blame it on me. And then the last thing we want... Oh, God, with the fucking hands. No, I sprained both my hands in the accident real bad. It hurts. Yikes with all that. Yeah. Yeah, we in Boulder right now. I don't know if I put that on the whole thing. We in Boulder right now. No. Oh. Keep an eye out. A lot of people live here. A lot of people got displaced, though, after the Marshall Fire. Seymour. Get it? It's awful. Never had to leave screen for that. Oh, should I throw in peas? No, he wants the peas. Oh, I can throw in some fresh herbs, though. And that's how you stuff a duck. The neck's still in there. No. Allie's a girl. Allie is a woman, in fact. Yeah, a shit ton of time. I'd actually go grab the other one, but it smells really good in the shower. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to go throw this in the bathtub for him. And not get the rosemary in the goddamn dabs. So the TOS of Twitch says you can smoke cannabis on camera as long as it's legal in the way that you're doing it, in the state or province that you're doing it, excluding Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands, yada yada yada. I didn't leave any for the bathtub. Oh well. Yeah, actually though. Allie, you've never seen me this smoke weed, so it's gonna be all types of intense. I'm sorry. Cause I do dabs. Yes, ripping a bong for Bobby Flay. I got this egg holster thing because my hands hurt. So now it's easier to hold stuff, except my hands don't want to work either way. When Faye gets a chance, can they tell me about Egyptian magic? Because it's not that much. It's just some olive oil, bee pollen, royal jelly, and then propolis flower oil, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, so Travis got another purple one, of course. Yeah, that's right. I know, but like this looks a lot more than a bowl or a joint. So he got this one for quite the pretty penny, and then we went and got cases for them, and we haven't used the cases since we brought them home. Because we're here for God knows how long. Is weed cheaper in Colorado? It is. It is cheaper. Dabs start at like $15 a gram, but the laws are really weird. You can only buy 8 grams of dabs per store per day. So you can go to as many stores as you want and buy all the way up to 8 grams or 10 grams in flour, because they measure the dab. They measure 1 gram of dabs as eighths because of shipping weight stuff. Drink the bog water. No. So of course, because this is like mass art, we covered all the smoke detectors, except for one that didn't look like a smoke detector. That's actually a motion detector hidden as a smoke detector. Because remember that time that someone got in trouble for smoking weed in their room, but they just found weed in their room because they were just selling, but it turned out a spider had walked across the sensor in the smoke detector. They found a cobweb in it. Separate from the time that I saved the building from burning down. This torch is way too incredibly hot. It's a steam detector. It is in the dock. We did get a thermal gun. You should come to KZ5105's. I forget what the fuck his actual Twitch handle is. We try and sell houses on House Seller Simulator. And then he plays Bloodborne and yells at us. It's great. It's like being home. Ew, God, no. You don't want to come here. You do not want to come here. I promise. I promise you don't want to come here until we hide all the dildos correctly. Because there's a shit fucking load of them. And they lied about all the dimensions. All of them are exceedingly larger than they said. It's actually kind of obnoxious. And so they become novelty items, essentially. Sean, can you help out? I'm not equipped to handle this situation currently. I'm too high. Allie is in a caring and loving relationship and is quite literally over 1,500 other miles away. Plus, she's been my friend since 2nd grade, so gonna have to hard pass y'all on that. So I'm gonna finally actually put this in. Wow, that was only 17 minutes. Oof. Yeah. Good. All the extra juice is dripped off. Once in place. It's, I haven't I made a beef stew the other night. But it's technically a casserole. So it was still really good. It's Julia Child's recipe. I mean, I don't particularly like her food. It's kind of contrived. But I just do my... Shit, I forgot the ginger still. It should taste like thyme. I put a lot of time into this. Ginger. And this nub of turmeric. Crystallized ginger. Not the malt. Definitely the MSG. Yes. So Ali and Faye, they do make vegan versions, completely vegan and non-tested on animals. I think was also on the label. I don't remember which one, but they make vegan MSG because they just take it from tapioca. MSG is the best thing in the world. It tastes like you put love into it. And sweet salt. And it's kind of sweaty, to be honest. So of course I like it. There's an aggressive way for the turmeric, but it's just gonna go in there. And really it's just me and my fiance eating it, so... being dumb in the other room. Do you remember that video? The woman made that whole salad where she went. It was a disability awareness one. Because once you start because the second you aren't able to with even half yourself, this shit's wild, dude. This shit sucks. Not being able to hold my phone for more than 6 minutes. You have any idea how many hours I'm on my phone? We know. We've seen the Facebook posts. We've seen the video holes. Someone tried to steal my content from the other broadcastings that are the NSFW, but then just made it into spam instead, so there's no actual video, and the quality of the image is 3 pixels. I'm the only reason I know that's me is because I know what I look like. I'm cool. I'm already pre-famous. It's on a tripod. You see me not holding it. Look, ma, no hands. Oh my god. The chiropractor is this scrawny ginger with the permiest perm. Yeah, I know I've not put the duck in the oven. It's actually that much of an issue for me to literally raise and do stuff with because shit fucking sucks. Oh. Alright. An hour and a half, and then you flip it over. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Peanut oil is best oil. It's not the best non-stick oil, but it's pretty damn good. I will die on a peanut hill in Louisiana if it hasn't flooded already. Matt, go gadget magic arm. There's the ginger. So, hot. That one's hot. Peanut Hill, yeah. God, he dropped his phone. He's mad as shit. Hold on. Just blame it on me. Just blame it on me. He's fine. He dropped his phone. Yes, absolutely. Ugh, Allie, I am the worst roommate. Sean can confirm. I'm just awful because the only thing I want to do is cook. Is cook and leave my socks out. Faye, it would have never worked. My socks would have driven you mad. Absolutely bonkers. You know why it really would have driven Faye bonkers, though? Is because it would always just... hot. It would always just be one. A whole pile of just one. I think he dropped his phone again. So because we've been traveling through the North Country through the entire winter, I've become a weather I've become a Weather Channel addict, and then got so scared during Highway Through Hell Week because I watched too many accidents. I was like, we can't turn left. We're gonna die if we turn left and are going downhill because I'm blind. Oh my god, the piles. Well, we discovered the issue is we discovered the reason it's in piles is because piles I can basically see everything. Which is why I bought a clear backpack. Yeah. No. Alright, now it's actually ready to go in. We were always running for the thrill of it. Keck fucking W. Oh my god, I don't know mine. Google has it saved apparently. I'm like, that's great for you, but I don't fucking know it. Oh. So, because of the elevation difference and the literal lack of oxygen up here, all of my cluster headaches are back, and I only have 12 grams of psilocybins. So, but I'm not mentally in a spot to do any of that because I all of a sudden had to fucking grow up overnight. Literally, credit and a car overnight. It's all crazy. Finger Hut sucks, but it got me credit, so I paid it off, and then I'm canceling it on Monday. And they have people in the office. Remember to set the clocks forward at 2 a.m. Right? Yeah. Timer 9999. Timer. Why the 9 minutes and 99 more seconds? Because I'm too lazy to move my finger. Yeah, the chiropractor said that. But with the accident, it sure ain't. Where are places in this apartment that I can sit safely without... It's a loft. Pagosa. Ooh, barracuda. That's what I hear when I read the word pagosa. Or papusa. There's a lot of Taco John's here. I'm literally thinking about a spot to be in here. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the duck flips over in an hour and a half. It was great. It was super great talking to both of y'all. Um, there literally is not a spot in this house that doesn't have something that I should not be showing on screen right now because it's just a little much. Oh, this was the last interesting thing. Don't buy a GoPro. Any of them. Yes. Finally, Faye, thank you. Actually, the ceiling. But then we have to do the looking down. Yeah, it's the popcorn texture. It's that bad. Wait, hold on. I wanted to show you the one in the kitchen. And was it in the kitchen? No, it's in the bathroom, but Travis is in the bathroom. Maybe it's in the upstairs bathroom too. It's the same. It's the same tiling. It's the same smoke detectors. It's the same fucking shit tiling floors. It's the same. It is not the same oven. This oven is nicer because it is General Electric instead of whatever off-brand we had at Mass Art. The smoke detectors are the washing and drying machines are the same and the same price. It's really weird. So things that are acceptable. The crazy horse blanket that I got. It's actually a Denali style blanket with Crazy Horse on it. So they're making this into one of the nearby mountains near Mount Rushmore, and when it's finished, it's like 26 times bigger than Mount Rushmore and will be the largest effigy in the world. So that's pretty cool, and it's all of it's crowdfunded and everything. Oh my god, where did I put the charger when I put it down? My body gets sore from standing, y'all. It's awful. Because hotels are gross, we had to buy 3 mini air filters. And this is the best thing. This is the weirdest best thing. So these are on clearance at Walmart because they just don't want them anymore. There's winds here and it's always like making weird noises. So this is on clearance. So they want to get rid of this item. So then why is it behind a locked case with a security tag on it? What? These are not. They just have HEPA filters in them. So the air they do put out is at least cleaned. No, but ozone's toxic. Putting oxygen into your body in forms that aren't nitrogen enriched is actually really bad because you see what happens to metal when it rusts. You see what happens to iron when it oxidizes. That's what's happening in your body. The boost oxygen things are great. I can breathe, but I'm literally poisoning myself. Yeah. Well, we can't have a pet on this journey. We have me. Hey, Lamau. The other is it here? Yeah. Ascension now makes 2-gallon like slap that wine tap jug mug things. Wine sacks. Right. But they have like ducks and turkeys and shit out. So I went to this really like exclusive Asian market in Minnesota called Jungbu, JOONGBOO. Absolutely phenomenal. They had turtle. They had $12 apples. They had $26 grapes. They had the really really nice fruit, and I was like, I'm buying these $12 apples. Imagine the crispest Honey Crisp with just the slightest less tang and even juicier. Actual like disgustingly rich. I was like, we have to eat these apples now. They're the best apples that we will ever have. Other than that apple that my mom gets from Fiji because it's the size of my head and then has 7 layers of sugar and nuts on it. Crispithith. Oh my god. So hotel art that I can show because that's not TOS. That's sure a map of, yep, you guessed it, Boston. Where is that? Probably downtown. Where downtown? It looks like the South Station area. You can't tell me I'm wrong. You can't even prove it. A mappa. Pausa. Oh my god. There's this unopenable door, which sucks. It's just technical electric stuff in there, but we have access to the circuit breaker there. So I don't know. Ooh. Travis is in the bathroom, but he has the coolest accessibility device. I got him the tremor fork. So, are we charged right now, bro? Yeah. So, this fork stays level with you the whole way. No matter what, no matter how strong your tremor is. Travis hasn't eaten soup since before his... motherfucker. I don't know how to take this off. Alright, hold on. Hold up, wait a minute, back down, please don't break it. This is a $400 cutlery set that is a fork, a spoon, and a spork. Just like that. Okay, it just pulls off. Yeah, it's always fucking cold in here. He likes it cold. I know. They're pronounced. Yeah. It's the most top of the line. They're like bottom, they're like most accessible. The quote most accessible version is they make a weighted fork, and I'm like, how does that help if the tremor is starting here? I pulled out 2 more of the rose quartz we splunked from under the tree in the Black Hills. This one very much looks like a video game piece. Very Bloodborne-esque. Oh my god. Literally a tree being uprooted by rose quartz. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible! This game's winner is... Yeah. Wait, let me show them the thinness again. So, really cool was that even within the rose quartz, there was regular quartz. There was quartz that had been like really fused with the tree in weird ways, but I couldn't get those pieces out. I had to leave some for the land. And then there was like ones more in the shape of like fluorite, and they were just more cubular. Like their sheer faces were like very grand. Yeah, they're in the car, and I cleaned them up, you know. I used Dawn soap because the dishwashing detergent isn't safe for ducks. If it's safe for baby ducks, it's safe for me, it's safe for the rocks. Unless you're dirt or bacteria. Yeah. Like the opals and stuff usually are. And then we found out that in South Dakota actually has the world's rarest agates of like a subterranean earth level agates that because of they're way back in one of the I will find them, but also the rocks are in the tool on top of the car, and it's cold at night. And I don't feel like carrying 40 pounds of rocks up the stairs at the moment. We don't have any of the other ones in the house right now. It's too bad. Oh, there's his delicious bag. So, I finally found it. AEG. So, I have damages in my C1 through 3, my C4, my C7, my T3, my T4, my T5, T11, T12, my L3, L4, L5, and my sacrum. The effects then are that make things worse. That then come with this repairing while also getting worse and better at the same time. Oh my god! Literally like 6+ months. I don't have that money. Yeah, shit. Because all the fires last year burnt down all the move-inable homes and all the cars. I have worse credit because I just started credit, so my credit's only at 600 right now. Like the whole thing is like, and I can't get a FICO, until July because I've not had credit for long enough. So I can't still even think about actually applying into apartments or places to rent and stuff to look out like a real adult until the middle of the summer when it's wildfire season here. Stress does not begin to explain the levels. There's a high rise about the amount of levels. A skyscraper even. Yeah, no. This is actually one of the worst places to end up in unless you plan on living here for 40+ years. And even then, you need to live here for 60 years. It's basically Australia disguised as Massachusetts, but it's called Colorado. It is literally 3 people in a trench coat. So, the shit that makes it worse. The shit that the accident is making worse. My ADHD, my focus and memory issues, my low blood pressure, my depression, my low energy and fatigue, which is dealt with because I have the ADHD, my vertigo and dizziness, my vision and hearing issues, my headaches, migraines, and cluster headaches, my sinus infections, and my allergies and congestion. We move down the spine a few inches. My headaches and migraines, my stiff neck and shoulders, my allergies, congestions, and my anxiety and stress levels are up, but for other fucking reasons, I would say. Colosseta. Why? Where's Mercletta? Where's my arch nemesis? I miss her. A likelihood of having bronchitis or pneumonia, but I got the pneumonia vaccine, so I don't have to worry about that. The stomach pain is actually really fucking noticeable. The excess stress and cortisol, which is bad because that makes the walking more difficult, so I have to jazzercise a lot more. His eczema is worse from the crash. I just have shitty skin here because there's no fucking moisture. Oh my god, gosh. gas is worse, the IBS is worse, the diarrhea is worse, the lumbopelvic. His name is in there. Cortisol makes everything worse. And the lower back pain. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got hit by literally lumbopelvic. I'm like, get the fuck out. I don't believe that's his last name now. That's a lie. So here's the x-rays of how I'm dying right now. So, I need a fucking pointer tool. We will be using a knife. So, this is what your spine is supposed to look like, having these even spaces with the natural curve of your back. This is what mine looks like over here, which is not just regularly separated, it's also turned, so it's also like this and more separated than it shows, because the separation's actually in like a this direction inwards. Yeah, this is my spine on drugs, in fact. And then upwards here at my neck is a straightening that happens because of too much, gay things. The rotated spine you actually should get looked at, because that will naturally just get worse over time unless you have a physical therapist or chiropractor. Seriously. But up here we have a normal neck that is shaped and moving, and the way a quote man's Adam's apple is. Like, who the fuck is, like, what is that? That's not on me. That ain't his picture of me. But here I am at basically in the next 10 to 15 years that I will have arthritis starting in my neck, because the separation, the straightening actually goes from the natural curve over here to this as well. But since I was turned, we also have more separation between the C1, specifically a lot between the C2 right there, and some between the C3. These are just more rotated because I wasn't facing the correct direction. Probably in the X-ray and definitely in the accident. Yeah, actual spinal decay. And then down here is the really fucking bad thing. This is how your back is supposed to look in your lower back. This is what mine looks like. Yeah. So instead of it being like this, it's this and this. It hurts. And there was a microfracture in my ribs, or just like really bad bruising, because I like went into myself like that, and also sprained these two fingers, so I couldn't do not much of nothing. And this was to confirm that. Yeah, I have the rest of the images on a CD. Actually, though. But the oxygen things actually also help with the headaches, because I can't breathe. Well, the problem for it is not really a problem or an issue with either. It's for you look great, honey. They need an MD to recommend a physical therapist because then it looks better on a claim, this, that, the other thing. I saw a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. Alright. I have to go before he walks in front of the screen because he's being ridiculous.
In front of the screen, I promise.
Have a good night, everybody.